Alright, primed right here, and we're going to be going over another weapons review here in Red Dead Online, and this time we're going to be going over the repeaters, the workhorse weapons of hunting and doing missions throughout free roam and whatnot. And as always, we're going to see how each one shoots and what the reload is. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we went ahead and shot each repeater. We've seen how they fire, how fast you can fire them, how fast you can reload them, and that's all good, well, fine and dandy. But now we're gonna use them, and you ain't gonna know how they feel unless you do. So just like before, we're gonna start off from the carbine and work our way on through until the Evans. Again, this is using regular ammo. So let's go ahead and see how the starting weapon or starting repeater in Red Dead Online compares. So here we go. Alright, so not that bad, not that bad. Carbine still can be very useful in every free roam mission you do come across. I mean, they are only NPCs, so range is really not all that concerning. But now we're gonna go to my favorite repeater of this list, and that's the Lancaster. So let's see what this old girl can do, huh? Alright, so surprising nobody, I guess, the Lancaster is far better in terms of rate of fire and accuracy. The bloom than the carbine. You know, it's pretty much a dead giveaway. So, moving forward, once again, to the Litchfield, the Lancaster's bigger brother, I guess you could say. Now, will it be better? Will it be worse? I guess we're just gonna have to find out in a moment. So the Litchfield, while its stopping power may be more impressive and the range might be higher, the accuracy suffers a huge blow due to the length in which you have to wait for the gun to subside to get an accurate shot. I mean, if you're stationary, the gun works well, works great. But if you're on the move and trying to evade multiple enemies, you know, at the same time and are firing back, you need to wait. You need to just give it an extra second, and give it an extra second could mean the difference between life and death. Especially when it comes to other players on here. You ain't gotta be a genius to cock it, pull the trigger, and go. And if you're using Litchfield going 100 mile an hour down with your horse, there's a good chance your shot may not even hit, even if you are aimed at center mass. So that's the Litchfield. Stationary, good. Running, no. And here we come to the Evans. Last but not least, the hip-firing web repeater of my choosing, which made sense, has 26 rounds in the mag. But also, you can use it like normal and aim and fire. Accuracy and rate of fire is pretty similar to that of the Lancaster, with the added benefit of having 12 extra rounds in the chamber, which makes it perfectly beneficial in case you want to hip fire it. But so with all this said in mind, which is the best repeater? There's one more test, just one more test, and that's a range test. And again, I'm gonna go through each weapon and see at which range the lock-on fails. So here we go with the carbine. Okay, so with all that testing set and done, can we get a verdict? What is the best repeater here at Red Dead Online? Well, I'm glad you asked because I hope you've been following along. It's a Lancaster. Lancaster clearly has the best rate of fire, damage, and accuracy in class. Yes, the Litchfield has slightly more damage. Yeah, the Evans has more magazine. Yeah, the carbine has a faster reload, but you have to... What is the best of everything? And the Lancaster has that. So get yourselves a Lancaster now. I hope you enjoyed this primed already, and I'll catch you all later. Good night.